And the field stands. They're about to go. Set for a start. And racing. Reasonable line away. The CALABRESE jumped out smartly from the outside, showing great speed is Purple Circle. And as they hit the course proper, Purple Circle goes straight to the lead over the good half. Tiny Santini, the CALABRESE overdoing it down on the inside, racing a bit erratically there. Just trying to steady up, but wants to throw his head around. Joined now on the inside by Top of the Walk, who's going to follow Purple Circle. They're followed further back in the field. There next of all is Curvain and Mazzetti, and a gap behind those to Cassinite. Then Black Jewel further back, Barney's Machine, and On a Winning Day. They approach the turn, Purple Circle. It headed for the judge. It's the newcomer, Purple Circle, a length and a half, Top of the Walk, who's in cruise mode, getting around the heels of the leader. Purple Circle joined by Top of the Walk, who grabs the front. Now the CALABRESE starts to put his mind finally on the task, and Cassinite's running on. But now the CALABRESE reaches the lead. The CALABRESE from Cassinite, and the CALABRESE. Well, he had a good think about things in running, but he eventually got his mind on the task to get the job done and win the favourite. The CALABRESE beat Cassinite. Behind them, Top of the Walk, who paddled up late in the race, and running on is just behind them, Curvain to be in the mix. Behind those next of all is Purple Circle, who needed that. Then came Mazzetti, On a Winning Day, Black Jewel, Marnie's Machine, Tiny Santini, and dropping right out to finish at the tail is the Good Have. The CALABRESE wins it. Number 6, Geordie Turner. Not the easiest of rides. They haven't been so far in a few runs for those that have watched the CALABRESE. Jordan there getting the best out of this 3-year-old by Perrin Canto in the last 150, where he actually zoned in and started to do things right. He got to the line pretty well. Running on Cassinite down the outskirts. Kira Yule, Top of the Walk, weighs in third, and behind those Curvain, also Mazzetti, and the tiring Purple Circle. The CALABRESE, they put a bubble cheeker on this afternoon. He still wanted to rip, tear and throw his head around in the early part, and put his best foot forward though when it was really needed late. By Perrin Canto from Drive On. Began Jimmy Thoroughbreds, Mercon Racing, S&G Thoroughbreds, Dick Wade and the Gartrells, and trained by Chris and Michael Gann, Jimmy Geordie Turner in the saddle. Waiting on these minor placings to come through. Still waiting for that info between Cassinite, Top of the Walk, who cruised to the leader Purple Circle, and again when asked to really extend and let down, didn't, and really folded up in the last little bit. Okay, so we'll get the other details through soon. Third career run for the CALABRESE this afternoon, and if he can put his mind on the task and just overcome these quirks, he's going to certainly win more races. The third event, the Fimiston Handicap, over 1,000 metres. A field of 9 will run. They'll go at 2:24. Here are the other details. And 6 beats 11. Cassinite, third 1. Top of the Walk, and fourth 10 Mazzetti. Mazzetti gets fourth, just in front of Curvain and Purple Circle. 6, 11, 1 and 10. And it's 59.63, home in 34.97, half a length, 2 1/4 with the margins. Lockie joins us down in the yard with the third at 2:24. Let's go downstairs.
Thanks, Darren. I'm now joined by Michael Gangemi. Michael, congratulations on the win. Once again, the quirks of this horse were on display, but no denying his ability.
Yeah, mate, he's got untapped ability, but we ironed out the hanging, and he decides to over-race early. So now we'll go to the drawing board and try and fix that as well.
What's it been like over the last 6 to 12 months? Talk us through what you've had to do with him behind the scenes to get a result like this second up today.
Mate, the whole family, we've got the mare. We've been breeding with her for a long time now, and every horse we've had some sort of quirk, and she can throw a real big boy. So they all sort of need time, and you know, at the end of the day, they do have a few quirks, and you spend the whole time trying to iron them out. But the good thing is they've got ability, and you don't mind working with them if they've got the talent.
Do you look to keep him at the 1,000 just on the sense that he did want to overdo it a little bit early and just continue to try teach him what racing's all about?
Mate, that's the reason he's at the 1,000. He's probably going to be a better 1,200-1,400 metre horse, but he's got to learn to relax first. And if that was a 1,200, I'm sure he would have raced a lot worse. So.
Still a nice few horses to saddle up here today. Who's the best of the remaining 3 or 4?
Oh, he was the one, Lockie. I think, Mars Mission in the last, be a good each-way play. And Solar System, if he can produce his best, can hopefully be there as well.
Now, I was angling towards a pair of eyes, saying that Racing WA TV had gone international, but your brother hasn't quite landed, so he doesn't even know he's won.
Well, I told him to sort Wi-Fi on the plane so he can actually watch it in the air. So hopefully he did, and that'll give him a good kick to his holiday.
We'll be sure to get a message from him very soon, but well done here.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
There's Michael Gangemi after the win of the Calabrese, only a maiden, but a very satisfying result nevertheless, and an outstanding ride from Geordie Turner.
Certainly was. Geordie, it looked like from start to finish there, you had your hands full.
Yeah, I sort of didn't really want to give up a spot early. I sort of thought best horse in the race, be as sort of close as I can, and he over-raced a little bit, but I'm sure in time he'll pick it up.
And at about the 400-metre marker, your choice was to go outside one that was just dropping off or wait for that gap.
Yeah, I was sort of going to go to the 3-4 deep line, and then sort of gap opened up in front of me, and I just took it, so it was a good win.
Is he getting better start to start?
He is. I've had a pretty big opinion of this horse since early doors. It's just he's got to put it all together first, and he'll make a nice horse.
Congratulations, Matt. Well done.
Thanks.
There's Geordie Turner. It may have been a short price favourite, but given the quirks of this horse, that might just be ride of the day aboard the Calabrese. Great result for the Gangemi brothers and a host of happy connections. He takes out the second here at Belmont Park.